idea if you guys will be able to see. I might have to scrap this whole thing. We shall see. So I'm planning the month of March, and I already started by putting my son's birthday here. Now I have no idea of what I'm gonna do. I gotta go into my stickers, and I'm gonna go into March stickers. This is what I have coming out, the quotes unquotes booklet that I'm making. It's not finished. Obviously, you see my chicken scratch. They're gonna be broken up into different categories. So quotes for planning and journaling, quotes for motivation, quotes for random quotes, quotes for the seasons, quotes for special occasions. So we can go into the plan and journal. And this is just plan and journal. This is the year 2. This is the day 2. This is the month 2. This is the week 2 in black or pink. Then just like the regular other ones, these are more for journaling. So family reunion, our story, share the stories. And then 2 is motivation. So any motivational quotes. You're powerful, show your true colors, use social media for good, love your life, always remember your why, make today great. And some other ones that I've included in other kits. Again, this is going to be available probably. See, these are not filled. Oh, well, this is a special occasion. So these are the ones that are already out for February, March. And then I'll have like spring. No, spring is in the seasons. So this is spring, hello spring. And clearly the one I have the most of is motivational quotes, because I use them a lot for my own things. So right now, like I said, I'm going to try to plan March. So first I want to cover up this March. So of course I'm going to take a screenshot, copy, paste. Anyone else annoyed by this new comment thing? If you know what I'm talking about, when you press it and then this comment, add comment, like who uses a comment in their books, in their planners, or even PDF, like homework or something? Like, I find that so highly annoying. So I think I'm gonna use this March. There's 2 options. There's this March, and then there's this one with a 4-leaf clover. So I'm just gonna use, you see, that's why I hate it, because I keep pressing on it. So I think I'm gonna use this, but I'm gonna probably edge her to the side instead of right dab smack in the middle. So I'm gonna do something like that. I kind of want some kind of banner or something there, but I'll do that later, I suppose. Everything else is dark around me, but hopefully you guys can see the actual screen. So I think spring starts March 20th. So I'm gonna add Shorty up in here. Let's add her to this box. Let's put her like sideways, because why not? And then I'm going to, I think, use this. But now I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna probably put it behind this. So I'm gonna move. It's just a gold kind of outlined little flower that you can kind of put over everything. So I'm gonna actually put her over the words there, and then I'm gonna put March right over the top. Kind of want it to line up. So boom, perfect, fine, fantastic. Okay, so St. Patty's. I'm gonna do St. Patty's. And if you notice how clear it is, so you can lay, it's gold with green, so you can layer something behind it. I like things simple. So some of these I'm going to use for my actual, whatchamacallit, my actual spreads. But I do think I want to put these shoes somewhere over here. Like, bam. Bam. Okay. So, nowsers. These I'm going to use for, again, for spreads. I don't really decorate the page a little bit. I don't decorate the page a lot is what I meant to say. So this is a translucent sticker that's going to be in the shop. So new stickers drop March 4th. Is going to be every 2 weeks thereafter, just so if you're looking for new things, that's when you can find it. So trying to see what else I need from here. Like I said, I use this a lot for actual like weekly planning, which I haven't figured out what to do, and I'm not probably going to do that in this video because I do not know what to plan. It's my son's birthday. I could put the birthday sticker there, but I don't feel like doing that because I already wrote his birthday thing out. I am going to try to make this a little bit bigger. So it could take up more real estate. And we have vacation from the 12th to the 14th for staying at Universal. So we're gonna go off this because I can't think of what to put over here as far as I don't have anything here that says vacation, but I can bring this in. Stupid thing. So I'm gonna do something like that, maybe over here. Let me see if I bring this in here. I'm not a big floral type of person, which is interesting that I make these. But I like them from time to time, and since it is spring, kind of probably hover over that Sunday. We already know that's Saturday, not Sunday. We already know that's Saturday, so that's fine. And then I'm just gonna look for something that gives me the vacation and then like spring break over here, which what I think I will do is I'm going to maybe place that here like that as a banner, maybe through the whole week for my son's spring break. Remove that. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Maybe thinner and lower. Something like that. And then I'm going to think I'm gonna use Cynthia and write spring break, and then do it like it's your birthday. I'm kidding. Maybe I'll do it in mango. Something like that. I'm gonna bring this all the way down to the bottom so it doesn't interfere with the St. Patrick's sticker. I'm gonna make her just a little bit smaller. I don't like to do too much to my months because I don't plan here. I don't plan. The reason why I started this digital planner, specifically this Luxbook planners, is because it gave me a lot of like a creative outlet. I'm a creative person, so I'm always like, you know, dabbling in interior design, event design, graphic design, all the design things. And so this allowed me to have like a creative outlet, but it also instead of planning, what I do most with this is like journal. So that's the reason why I was attracted to this planner and the reason why I use it, to be honest. So yeah, I don't usually fill out my months because, again, things like that I'll do, and then I'll add later on I'll add something that says like vacation on these, or Universal Studios or something. I'll figure something out. I'll probably add it after this fact. But let me show you what I got coming out for this. Is already out. I had to put it out before March because obviously people are planning their months in advance. These stickers are for Women's Day, which is on March 8th, which I'm actually going to grab now that I think about it. And it's beautiful. So I'm going to remove this 8 because that's redundant. Let's delete that guy, and then I'm going to, you see what the fuck? Okay, so I'm gonna add the 8 right up in there. That's Women's Day. And then I'm gonna show you, so again, this is March stickers, and then I have these. So I know I mentioned it in the previous planning video. These are just translucent stickers that you can add to anywhere really and stack things right on top of them if you want. So that's coming out. What else did I have coming out? Oh, okay. So these are not in GoodNote form just yet, but okay. So this is totally forgot. Before every month, this is another one. I was supposed to be traveling to New York City, so this was the New York City one. I wanted it to be very New York City like. So this is what I'm gonna show you now. So this is something cool that I have coming out on March 4th. It is a month overview. So it's a new month overview, and you get all the months from January to December. It's just a little spot at the top that tells you, you know, what month you're in pretty much. Last month I featured or put out the monthly overview, which is where you review, or the monthly review. I keep calling it the same damn name. Monthly overview is the new month overview, and then the monthly review is the past month. So everything that you did, everything that you accomplished, whatever you got going on. So I have them under my month functionals because they're stickers, but they're functional stickers, and I have them as a PDF in case you want to import them into your any planner that you have as a template, or you can do it as a sticker on a blank page. So this is my March one. So what this is again just a sticker. You can size it to however you like. I'm gonna put mine right up along that, and then you can write in your important dates, your things that you want to learn this month, things you want to buy, places to go, top priorities, your task list. So you just dump all your tasks there that you want to accomplish that month, what you're working towards, things to learn. And here I just added a fun little thing where you can add a quote. I'm sure you have enough of those if it fits there perfectly, or you can just write that in with using the text tool. You can write whatever quote kind of represents your month. You can add that there. So that's what that is. Now I also came out with, which I don't think I have it set up in here just yet. Let me just check. So these are the month stickers. So for March, you can use them in here, you can use them on a calendar, you can use them anywhere pretty much. So I want to show you what one looks like. So it's just literally the month of March. Let me move this over just so you can see this a little better. Move this guy out the way for a second. So I'm going to show you what this looks like. So it's just the month of March 2022 with the dates all the way around it. So you can use this on any spread. You can use this in a spread like this, which is what I'm using it for actually. So let me cut that. So I'm going to take this, move this back, put it in the position that I want, kind of right back in the middle. Again, you can make this bigger. You can stretch it out. You can bring an edge to edge. I like negative space, so I tend to leave spaces on the sides for things. That's just my design brain. Okay. So now I'm going to paste that sticker. And what I'm going to do is, again, you can bring it anywhere. You can bring it here. I'm just going to bring it up here like a little tag. Kind of just put it in the corner, and that represents my month. And that is my new month overview. So what important dates I have this month, what things I'm going to learn, my top priorities, my tasks like working towards. So it's going to go, this was like I said, a spread I was working on. Okay, so this is what my March is starting to look like. So this is my March header, not header, cover page for the month, then I always make these right in front of it. So it's a quote for the month. It was just, what is not started till they never finish is never finished. Tomorrow I can add that same quote to this box down here if I wanted to, or pick something else, or a song lyric or whatever. And then so here's my month overview, which I start filling out before the month starts to kind of get me on track with my goals. Then it goes into my calendar, and then it goes into, actually this was a travel plan. I was traveling to New York City, but we're not going anymore. And then this is just journaling purposes. This is what I did for it, so which I really enjoying the look of that. And then I had another spread in mind, and then I want to do for March, I want to do, since I have so many things going on for March, I want to do the 15-30 day spread, which is, I've done it before. I'm going to show you. Nope. Like this. So 15 days on one, 15 days on the other. That way I can journal instead of just writing. I can actually journal. So let's take you back over here. Now I wanted to show you ending of February, which I don't think I did. So this is the last thing I did on camera, which is just Fashion Week. And actually I haven't even filled up this section, and I just wrote a little note so I can come back and journal. Man, real life. So I did one spread that says favorite brands. I just kind of like toggle them. These are the stickers that I actually made for my shop. Well, not the Valentino one, but the Gucci, the Khloé, the Chanel bag, and the Christian Dior. And the Valentino is actually a cartoonish sticker. So that's what that looks like. And then I did the Valentino logo. I did it in Canva. So I did this spread to go with my Valentine's week. So my Valentine's week was all about self-love. So I kind of wanted to make it a little more fashion and like elevated. And I didn't write anything on Sunday, which I have to update as well. I usually write a little note of what I did that day. Apparently I didn't write anything, so hopefully I remember what the heck I did. Then I did this spread, which is Dear No One, is the lyrics of Tori Kelly's song Dear No One, and it's just about being single. So I wanted to use like this vintage spread to kind of highlight that Valentine's week when you're a single person. So I did that. And this I love because this is actually last week, and it's a watercolor. So these watercolor stickers, they're coming out soon, just not in this launch, sorry, but they're coming out soon. They're just watercolor little stickers. These are kind of like, not banners, not cards, but they're bigger so that you can either crop them to fit like a square, use a little piece of it, break it up, do whatever you want with them. So I have a few of them. So this is my watercolor week. And then this sticker right here, which is a quote sticker, is going to be in that quote book that I'm putting out. So this is, like I said, last week, and I freaking love it because I don't usually do a lot of pinks, but I think it's so pretty. And then here I have to do like the accompanying one, which again, I'm going to do something watercolory, probably 2222, which is part of this week. I'll probably do on this side, but I haven't figured out what to do yet because I really want to sit down and make it really pretty and different. And then here's the monthly check-in. So this is again my monthly overview. So it's just last month in review, what I want to reschedule, what's in progress, what worked, what didn't work. So that is that. And then we move into March. So I'll show you at the end of this if I end up changing pretty much anything. Now I'm gonna actually hop on over to the computer and show you the YouTube highlights Canva template, because I'm gonna have a lot more Canva templates that you guys can, if you have a Canva account, you guys can download and make your own. I just give you the kind of the format, and then you just pop in your own pictures. So what I'm gonna do now is show you what's gonna be new on the market on March 4th. So this particular one is a year highlight. Someone asked me, or a few people had asked me, if I was actually going to be selling the template to do kind of like a yearly review. And I wasn't going to at first because I did make it for myself, but I'm like, well, maybe people can use it. The only thing is that it's not going to be a download where it's done already, because of course I don't know what your highlights are. So I give it to you as a template, but you do have to have an account with Canva, and I kind of the instructions guide, when you download it, it will give you information on how to use it, how to use Canva specifically. So what you're going to do is you're going to drop, this is going to be your templates. I'm going to show it to you on 2 pages. So these are the 2 pages. This is January through June, and then July through August. So what you're going to do is you're going to drop in your pictures. In these little squares, they're going to be your biggest highlight for that month. Sometimes you can have 2, and I'm going to show you how to add 2 if you need to. Add 2 if you need to. That's funny. Anyway, so let's say January 1st was your biggest day because it's New Year's, or maybe it's the 6th. I don't know your life. So what you're going to do is I'm going to use pictures from Canva, but of course upload your own pictures. So let's say January 1st, I don't know, I got happy. You're going to drop it right into the little circle. Now you can extend this, you can make it bigger, you can make it smaller. Okay, so I'm going to keep that picture. Then you can change the date, and then what you're going to do here is you're going to write about it. So these are all, of course, dummy text. So you're going to write January 1st was my favorite, blah blah, etc. You know the vibes. So you're going to do that there. So let me go back and do that. And if you have more than one thing that you want to document for January, you're going to just copy one of these. So I would take an empty one because it's going to be easier to copy because there's no picture in it. You're going to select, you're going to right click, you're going to hit copy, or on your keyboard you're going to hit Control-C. I always use my keyboard because I used to play piano, so I'm always like touching keys and shortcuts and learning that. So you're going to do Control-C or copy, and then you're going to Control-V to paste, or right click and hit paste. So let's say you want to do this one maybe a little smaller, but you want to add it over here or down here, you can do that. And then you can do the same thing with these 2 things. You're going to hover over it. You're going to hover real quick over it like that. You're going to grab both of them. You're going to, again, Control-C or right click copy. And you're going to do that. Canva is good at telling you where to align it. So it's this one. If you can tell, I can't really show you because I'm trying to show you like pointing at the thing. But if you align it, Canva shows you how to align it correctly so that you know that you're kind of on the same. So it kind of makes sense. So if you want to do it like that, and let's say the 1st was a big event, but also like the 3rd. And then you can put a picture of the 3rd. Something down here, again, like that. Boom. Okay. Deleting is simple. Just hit the delete button, bring it back to blank. You can use this over and over again. You can also change the year. So if it's 2023, you're going to do that. You can also change the font. If this font is too outrageous for you, this is one of my favorite fonts. The tan line in Canva is one of my favorite fonts ever. As you can see, I use like all of them. These are always recently used because I use it all the time. So you can change it to whatever you like. You can go to, you know, whatever. There's a slew of fonts. Trust and believe, Canva got you covered. Plus you can, if you have the pro version, you can actually import your own fonts in here. So that's pretty cool. And that is it. It's simple, but it's nice because, like I said before, when I did mine, actually let me show you mine. I'm gonna show you just a few of the ones that I have done before and have placed already in my, this is mostly for 2020 2021 highlights. So of course I did my identity board. So I did my identity board. Let me bring that just a little bit bigger. And I just put words that I identify with, especially for 2020. So I did this at the top of 2020. If you can tell in the back, it has a KG for my initials, and it's just an identity board of everything that I want to be associated with. And then of course this is when Mr. Kobe Bryant passed away. And then this is the other side that goes with it, which is his daughter, Mambasita. And then my favorite athlete I did, and you can see in the back it says MJ. And then I did The Last Dance. That's the reason why I did my favorite athlete, because they were airing The Last Dance, and it just reminded me of how much I love him as an athlete. So I did that. Then of course I had to include Chadwick Boseman. Then this is where the highlights is. So this was my highlights. So this is my January highlights. This was like the biggest news, and that it's a new decade. And then February, that's when we actually moved. So that's a picture of my son at the new place. Then March was his birthday and the start of the pandemic shutdown. And then April was when The Last Dance premiered. May was, you know, George Floyd and the whole movement. June, kind of the same thing. And then I put a picture of this guy who shall not be named. A July event, an August event, which is my birthday. I traveled to Atlantic City for my daughter's birthday. In October, Halloween. That's my son dressed up like a nerd. You can't really see, but that's my son dressed up like a nerd. Then this is Thanksgiving. I just kept it real casual. Obviously couldn't do much, so I just watched my Miracle on 34th Street. And then December we traveled to South Carolina, so that's me on the train. So that's it. That is what I wanted to show you. So I hope that you enjoyed that. So that's it for me. So I'm back. So I went in and updated my book of quotes. I'm not selling the notebook per se. This was done for free by another artist, and her information is this planner, has templates and things like that, but she was giving it away this for free. I just needed to kind of section off the things for you guys so that you're able to go in and just tap on these things to get to the quotes that you need. It's going to be available, I'm gonna write it right here, March 18th. Yay! So what I did, I went back into my March planner. So I'm gonna show you, I made a suitcase sticker, which is, it's actually, if you can tell, it's just a cartoon version of it. It's actually a Louis Vuitton suitcase, because I wanted to show that I was going away on some kind of vacation. Universal Studios, I did the spring break here. I added, I think the last time I added the shoes, and here I'm gonna add some kind of quote or something for the month. So this is what I have so far. Still a work in progress. I guess I'll fix it later. But then I made some layout pages that I might use for March, or I might add it to my layouts page. So whenever I want to create something and I have it in my head and I want to, so what I did was I made the like layout templates that I can use later on. I'm not necessarily going to do it now, but I had the idea, so I wanted to get it out of my head. So for this one, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this one. Let me get my dummy text. So what I wanted to do was, obviously not this many words, maybe not that wide. Something like this with like a bold header, thing like I don't know. I saw this on a magazine and I was like, ooh, I kind of like that. Something like that to fill in that space. I don't know, that's not gonna stay there for life, but so that's what I was thinking of. So what I do is when I have something like that I create that I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna use it, I'll just select it or select copy, and then I will move it to my layouts. So this is like all the stuff that I like. Ooh, this one, this is where I wanted to use this, but I think I'm gonna use this for my birthday because it's talking about me being different. And so then what I do is I just add and I'll paste pages after. So it should have all the pages, and now I can use this anytime, come back in here, grab it, copy it, and put it into whatever I was working on. So that was the two things. Oh, so I'm gonna use this time, I bought the editorial templates from Luxbook planners, and so I'm going to use the 15-day spread. So I'm going to do 15 days on that one, 15 days on this one. But for the shop, not for the shop, for the quotes packet, for the quotes template, I made this cool looking editorial-ish kind of quote. It actually says today, if you can see it. So it says to and then day. So you can put that anywhere. You can put that for the start of any day. I think I might, instead of leaving it in this box, I think I might probably like put it down here and then, you know, write something in this little space, like have, you know, have words blah blah blah, like that. I think it'll look cute. But I also want to show you these other ones that are gonna be again part of the sticker kit, but that I'm using for myself now. So I'm going to grab it. I made an on vacation sticker, and then I want to also add this here. It's just a quote, and you can see that yes 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 is part of it. I'm not 100% sure where I was trying to use this, but there's that. So the don't quit has a, if you see, like a blurred thing. So because of that, you cannot use this on a black paper because it's going to show that. But if you use it on a white paper like this, see, you can stick it on and it just looks like do it, with the don't quit version kind of blurred out, and I love that. And then this again is just a quote. You can use it anywhere. So yes 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 to whatever you were doing, if you're on vacation, whatever. And then I'm gonna go back to my month. So this I'm actually going to crop, and these, once they're in the quote book, they're gonna be cropped for you. This is just my initial adding on to my stuff. So I'm gonna add this to here. That officially, nope, yeah, this officially marks the start of my vacation. And again, you can add it to anything, but I think it just looks so cool to have like that typography. And that is the end of March, really. And then this, I just have to figure out what this layout's gonna look like, and what my March like header is gonna look like, if I'm gonna use something that looks like that to say March, or if I'm gonna go straight into just numbering this. I don't know. And then this again I like, and what I'm probably gonna do is I'm just probably gonna do like a line like that, and then I'll do oh, this could be for my son's birthday, which is the 9th. That's his special day. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. I know we're gonna jump from like 9 10, but this is a special day. So 10 11 9 10 11 12 13 14 15, and then go on to 16, blah 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 blah. So for now, I like this. I'm not sure about those. I just wanted to show you those in the video. So my last layout, where I did kind of like a 15 pager like that, I ended up some days literally not writing a thing, just write a sticker. So that was day 10. I didn't write nothing. I feel like it. Some days I wrote a lyric, Sound of Music. Then this was pertaining to this baby shower that I do. If you don't know, I'm an event designer as well, so that was just referencing the details of that. And then I think this might be another lyric. Yeah, the night is freezing. Oh, a November poem. Then again, this I just did a big old number with just one like sentence, and then this whole side was just pictures, memories of that month, which I absolutely love. So it might end up something like that. So I'm gonna close this video out. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully all the shots look good, and I'll see you in a minute when I turn the camera around and say goodbye to y'all. Okay, goodbye. I am at a loss at what's going on in the world today and what's been happening with Russia and Ukraine, and it's tough. It's been a tough few days for me emotionally, and I just want to say how grateful I am to all of you watching me to be in such a privileged state that we don't even realize and take for granted. I know of 2 or 3 people that are currently in Ukraine who are fighting to figure out where they're gonna go. Literally pack bags and just waiting for word or something to drop. Just, it's all heartbreaking. And just take a minute to be grateful for what you have, what you can do, what freedoms your country, your space gives you, and just be really grateful today. So on that heavy note, thank you so much again for watching my video, for subscribing, for coming back once again to watch me plan or teach you tech or any of the above. I'm truly grateful for all of it. I hope I see you again next week, and don't forget to leave a comment below if you liked anything I did. If you have any questions on the shop or how I did certain things, let me know down below and I'll address it in an upcoming video or on my Instagram. Remember, I do have two. If it's the tech plan, if it's the tech one, you're gonna follow me at Khloé George LLC. If it's just specifically to digital planning, follow me over at Plan with KG. Of course, I'll have them both linked down below. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.